Hey, man. Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of Heart to Heart. I'm Alan Lim, and with me is Wei Wei. And thanks, Wei Wei, for such a wonderful music. Yeah, can I have more of that, man? Yeah? All right, I like that beat. Your original? All right. Okay, man. We have a good show for you tonight. This is our first episode. So we're gonna have a good time. And let me take a seat while I try to tell you more about this show. Okay. I'm Alan Lim. And what happens if we came up with this idea of a talk show? I mean, the rich and famous and everybody who, the movers and the shakers, have every chance to come out and speak and give their opinion and everything. But what about the man on the street? So what I'm thinking of is, why don't we talk to ordinary people? Not just really, really ordinary people, but the people who are just a little bit special, but they don't have a mouthpiece. They don't have anywhere to express themselves. So I came up with this idea of a talk show where we can get ordinary people to come and then we have a heart-to-heart talk. Let's listen to them as they tell us their story, their life story, their younger days, and how they've gone through the hard times. So basically, this is just a talk show where we listen to ordinary people share their life with us, especially during the pandemic. You know, they've gone through so much hardship. So today, I have a very special guest with me, and he's no other than Jimmy Low. May I introduce Jimmy Low to you? Hey, brother. Hi, man. Hi. Social distancing, man. Yeah, all right. Come, Jimmy, have a seat. Wow, it's so nice to see you, Jimmy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you, Jimmy. I know you. A lot of people know you. Even when we go to RO there to eat chiok fan, they know you. They know you as the guitarist and all that lah. You know, even Kyung there, they know you as the guitar you know. But there are some people who may not know you, even though you are so famous. Will you say you are famous, brother?
No, everybody is in their way.
But I think you have gone through a lot. But I think I should introduce you because I think you already achieved a lot because you play with many bands. And one of the very famous bands you play with are the Alley Cats. Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe, can you tell me how did you manage to end up with the Alley Cats and all that? Was it a long time ago or was it recently that happened?
It's quite some time ago. They were my old friends, the two brothers, David and Loga. Then I was playing with other bands. Then each time I play everywhere, David would come and visit me and support. So suddenly, one day, 2002, I remember I was playing with another band called Jets at Holiday Villa. So David and his wife came and offered me the job. So I was shocked.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was an honor to play with.
Yeah, but you gave me some very interesting pictures recently, and I actually scanned them, and I would like to show to the audience some of your old pictures, especially with you and the Alley Cats. Can we have some of these pictures on the screen so that we can talk about it? Well, this one was Alley Cats Get Warm Reception in London.
Yes.
Were you in London?
Yes, we were there.
Yeah.
For two shows.
What occasion was that?
We played one for a private function for the Malaysian Businessmen Association, and the other one we played at the mall.
Okay. So it was all expenses paid,
Yes.
everything, yeah. So all you need to do is bring your guitar only.
Yes.
And your underwear, of course.
Yes. Everything too cold.
Yeah. Was it cold during the day?
Very cold. It was
This was a long time ago.
many years ago.
Many years ago.
Can't remember. Yeah.
So why don't we just go through some of these pictures that you show me? I find them very interesting. How about the next one? And this one, music that's right up your alley. This
This picture was for the album, the second last album.
Oh, you were playing in that album?
No, we didn't. I didn't play.
Yeah, this is for the
Sessionist
album.
play. Yeah.
Okay,
For the
okay.
album. Yeah.
But you're in this picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which one are you?
Standing on the far right second.
Oh, far right second. Wow, you look handsome
I
during
look
those
older.
days. But you still look handsome now.
Thank you,
Okay.
Alan.
Okay, Saturday Night Fever. Huh, interesting. I like the way you're dressed.
Oh, this one Loga has left us already.
Loga left your. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you all dress up for like John Travolta. So actually, the Alley Cats also went through a lot of stages in their music. This is
Many.
many different type of genre and everything.
One of the longest surviving band.
Yeah. So this was during
More
the
than
disco days, I think, is it?
No, this was during the show. This was a TV show, I think.
It was a TV show.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were there.
All right. Interesting. Can we have the next one? You want to share some light on this? You're in this picture, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
This also Loga is no
Gone,
longer with
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yes,
So this is a
another
new singer that came in.
Another
is it?
one. Yes.
Yeah. So he took over as a second singer.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next one, please. Alley Cats back with promise of perfect fun and excitement. These were the older days, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
This was back in KL or back in Penang or back where?
KL. This was
Back in KL. Oh, you're. I heard that Alley Cats was quite a while in Penang also, isn't it?
The early days.
Early days they were
early
playing in
days they were
Penang.
there.
Yeah. What about this one?
This was a tribute to late Loga at Istana Budaya.
Oh,
It's for the Cancer Foundation.
okay.
He died of lung cancer. Yeah.
Oh, Loga died of lung cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a lot of guest artists. Adibano.
So it was a big show.
Yeah. We had 2 shows at Istana Budaya.
I can see you at the back there. You're playing bass there, isn't it? Yeah. What bass was that? You remember what guitar were you using?
It's a Fender.
It's a Fender. You're still having it?
Yes.
Anything else you remember during those?
This was the Uncle Chili, PJ Hilton.
Okay, you were playing there also.
Yeah, Loga's still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Alley Cats in London. This is another one of the pictures when you were in London. Was it the same trip or is it
Yeah,
another?
same trip.
It was the same trip.
Different picture.
Yeah. Popular band brings Malaysia and Britain down memory lane. And this one, Alley Cats on a 3-month
Villa.
stint.
Yeah, Holiday Villa.
Well, in Holiday Villa. Holiday Villa in
Subang.
In Subang, okay. So you were playing there for 3 months.
Yeah, we there every year almost.
Yeah. What a pity. I stay very near Subang and during those days I didn't know about that. So was it a nightly thing or
Yes.
every night?
3
from-
months,
okay.
except Sundays.
Yeah. This is a show band, is it? During the show in
Yeah, for the TV.
yeah. And what about this picture? You want to tell me something about this? Was it a concert for who?
No,
Was it?
this was at the place called Emporium in KL. Remember, next to Beach Club, the same owner, the late Ronnie. So we were backing this great singer from Indonesia.
Okay.
Miss Dayanti.
Oh,
So blessed, so lucky.
yeah. I can see your picture
Yeah.
there, and you're smiling very
Yeah,
happily there with
yeah.
her.
In the club. it
And
was
which was the band that was backing?
the Jets.
The Jazz.
yeah.
The Jazz was
Yeah,
backing
with Jerry
them.
Felix and
Okay.
huh.
What about this picture? Anything you want to share about this picture that we have here?
This was some award giving lah.
Yeah. Was it a fundraising thing or something like that?
In Istana Budaya.
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
that.
And yeah, you all represent one Malaysia because in your band you have Malay, Indian, and Chinese, and that is really one Malaysia.
Yeah, and the Thai guy play keyboard.
Oh, you have a Thai guy playing keyboard also. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so much and of course this is
Yeah.
Loga, and very sadly he passed away very young. Yeah. Was he the main singer or was he the second singer?
Two of them.
Two of them that
Two
sing together.
main.
They harmonize very
Yeah,
well.
it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Two brothers.
Yeah. I read somewhere that even at his deathbed he wanted the band to go on.
Yes.
Yeah, he was saying that the band must go on. With or without him, the band must go
Yes.
on.
He formed the
And-
band.
Yeah, he started the band itself. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the slide. So basically, just a few short slides to let you know who this guy is. Okay, this guy is really famous. He shouldn't be on this show because this show is not for famous people. But he plays with Alley Cats and of course with a lot of other bands, which we show you some pictures later. But maybe we just do some talking like, where were you born? Were you born in KL?
KL. I was
yeah.
born in KL.
Yeah, which part of KL were you born?
At the Chinese maternity hospital.
Oh, China.
Pudu.
I was born there too. I was in March.
Yeah, right in the middle of the city.
Yeah, 66, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 66 too, so we could have met in the maternity
We
hospital.
could have met in maybe we don't too small. I was born City Day.
City Day, February. Oh yeah, elder than me,
First.
then I'm March. Okay, you're born on City Day.
Yeah.
So every year
I gave them holiday.
you give them a holiday, that's good.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to forget to celebrate, yeah? Nobody can forget City Day, isn't it? Yeah. So you were born in of course you were
Kuala
born in
Lumpur.
Chinese maternity hospital, but where did you stay?
Oh, as a baby, I grew up in Pasar Road.
In Pasar Road.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a bit about how was it in life there? Were you staying in a
No.
bungalow or what
No,
was
no,
it?
no. In a village.
In a village?
Yeah.
You mean there's a village during there?
Yeah, opposite the Star Theatre.
Oh, there's a village
Yes,
in
a village,
Star, okay,
yeah.
behind Star Theatre, is it? Opposite Star Theatre.
So about
Singkong, was it?
Singkong, yeah.
Okay.
At the age of 5, I think my grandma, my dad, we shifted to PJ.
Oh,
PJ Old Town, yeah.
after when you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up there, so I study in PJ.
But do you know a lot about Pasar Road and all that?
Not much, I was
Not
a
much.
baby.
But Pasar Road is a damn good place to
Yeah.
buy electrical stuff.
Now, yeah.
I get all my speakers there. All cheap and good speakers.
Those were the best time, huh?
Yeah.
Food, yeah. Food.
Yeah. And of course, I always remember in Pasar Road, the market there, there's this area there where they sell fish. You know, tropical fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always go there and select my goldfish and fighting fish and all the guppies and everything there. I think that is a very happening place. Yeah. So after that, you shifted to PJ.
Yeah, I grew up there.
Oh, your whole family shifted
Whole
there?
family, yeah.
Oh, okay. You big family?
Not so big, 4 of us, 4 siblings.
4 siblings. Are they all musicians also?
No, unfortunately, I was the only one. But my dad loved to sing, loved
Really?
music. My late grandmother also loved. She played the accordion, so it runs in a family.
Your grandmother played the accordion. Okay.
Then my uncles, one play guitar, one play the Chinese bamboo flute and the harmonica. So I grew up very musical.
So did they form a band or something, or they just?
No, one of my uncle did.
Yeah.
Most of my influence came from friends.
From friends.
Yeah, when I went to school.
Which part of PJ did you stay?
PJ Old Town,
PJ Old Town. Yeah.
near the Asunta Hospital.
Oh, near the Asunta Hospital.
Section 4.
Yeah. I always remember that during my younger days, that area is full of bands.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Is it true?
yes.
Because
a lot
I-
of musician in
yeah.
Old Town.
Because I remember going somewhere there and then I heard music in this corner, that music in that corner. Yeah. Any reason
Correct.
why there are a lot of bands in that area?
I think maybe that was the era. Everybody want to play music.
Yeah.
In the late 60s, I was still schooling. That was the best time.
Yeah. I think they are inspired by the 4-piece band. Like, I think it started off with the Shadows
Yeah.
and all that. And then, of course, the Beatles and
Hawaiian
everybody.
music, Hawaiian.
Hawaiian music,
Yeah.
yeah. I always remember that even my grandfather's birthday, they had a band, and then there's one guy, I was so amazed by him sliding, using the Hawaiian
Oh, the
guitar.
slide
Yeah,
guitar,
the sliding
yeah.
guitar. Yeah, but we seldom see this nowadays. Yeah,
They
but
still have, but very rare, but
very rare.
beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
instrument.
it's a beautiful instrument. Yeah,
For the people now, maybe it's old-fashioned.
yeah. Now they are into
Days.
electronics and all that. So after PJ, then where do you move on to, or you grew up in PJ itself?
Yeah, 30 over years I was
30 over in
living
PJ,
there.
yeah.
Started
Okay.
music there.
Interesting. So what about your life? Were you into music all this while, or there were
Yes.
something?
I didn't finish my study. I told my dad I want to be a musician.
You didn't finish study means you
No,
stop at what?
That means stop at Form 3.
Stop at Form 3.
Then,
All right.
Because my dad, my grandfather all were bankers, so they expect me as the eldest grandson have to be working in the bank.
Oh, you are the eldest in the family.
As a grandson.
As a grandson,
the
okay.
generation. So I told my dad. My dad said, "Why not? You do something nice as long as you're happy."
Yeah, that did.
So
Because
he
I
encouraged
suppose because he likes music itself. Yeah.
So from 73 I started. I didn't stop till now. So it's 40 over years.
So how did it start? I don't think it started with bass, isn't it?
No, I started as a guitarist. The man who really influenced me was the late Nan Kumar.
Anand Kumar. Yeah.
Was the strollers. He was a kind man. He really every day he would invite me to his house. Come back from school, I would go and just sit with him with the guitar whole half the day.
I didn't know he was a guitarist. I know he played flute. He sings
Everything,
Yeah,
bass,
I remember
drums.
him playing the flute or something even at one
Very
time.
talented.
Yeah. He's very talented. Anand Kumar. He's no longer with us anymore, isn't
No.
it? Yeah. He was with the strollers too, also, isn't it? Yeah. So you're quite lucky in the sense during your early days you met a lot of these people
Yes,
that
those days
to
they-
encourage you to.
Those days can't afford to go to music school, and they don't have very rarely. Only they have also for all the classical. Not like today, everywhere you can. There's a lot of teachers. So I was lucky. So I didn't. I told my dad I wanted to be a pianist.
Pianist.
But we were poor, so to buy a piano it's a lot of
We have a
money.
good pianist at the back.
Yeah.
Can you play some classical
Nowadays.
music for us? All right. And that's Baby.
Nowadays,
Thank you, Baby. Thanks so much for giving us such a nice ambience while we talk.
Yeah.
I feel so good. What I need now is a wine and a cigar, and then.
yeah.
But anyway, Wei is. I'm very glad to have her. He's providing us all this background music while we talk.
Very important, yeah. Music.
So we were talking about your early career. You play the guitar.
Yeah. Then one day I met some friends, and they wanted me to play in the band. I wanted to be a guitarist, but they said no. We want a bassist because the two of them is better guitarist than me. But I don't know how to play the bass. Never mind. So I started from there, and I have to borrow a bass guitar.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, I
not
thought
so
during those days when we were young, it was quite hard to get instruments.
Very hard.
Yeah, I remember there's just a few plays like Wofat.
Yeah. I can't even afford to buy one guitar acoustic. That's why I go to Kumar's house every day.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
got guitars there, so I just
Yeah.
go pick up and we both play. Just
And then
jam.
we don't have electric guitar. We will buy a pickup and put on the acoustic guitar, and that's how we used to
Yeah.
play.
Time were different.
Yeah.
Those days.
So you managed to get a bass from a friend to borrow a bass.
Borrow. Then I started work. We practiced very hard. We started work 1973. My first job I still remember, the Merlin Hotel.
All right.
Now it's the Concord Hard Rock.
Okay.
Exactly there. It's called Tomorrow Disco.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
started.
play there. Yeah.
That was your first gig.
My
ah?
first job.
Wow, that is a very important place for a first gig.
$600 a month.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow Disco.
Tomorrow disco. You're playing in a disco. That was the first gig.
Fantastic.
And you were playing bass.
Bass.
Yeah. What was the band during that time? Do you remember?
Truth. It's called The Truth.
The Truth. Okay.
6-piece. We play a lot of country rock and everything. We started off playing rock. Yeah.
Okay. And then, is 6-piece means there's a saxophone or
No. Me, drummer, keyboard player, 2 guitars and 1 singer.
Oh, 2 guitars.
We
Yeah.
got
So
2
we have a
guitars,
rhythm
double
and a lead. lah.
double lead, yeah.
Yeah, double lead. Yeah. So tomorrow, that was your first gig. Your
that
first
was-
gig was at a very important place.
Still learning how to play the bass.
I always admire bass player because it's hard to find bass player because bass player are and especially bass player and the drummers, they are so important in the band because they are the foundation.
The
I
pillar.
play the guitar a bit also. I just screw around with my guitar
I heard
and I
about-
can do
heard about
anything
you. Yeah, I heard
as long
about
as the
you.
bass and the drums is going well. I can do anything. So. Guitarists love bassists one, and they are very hard to come by. And so I suppose you are very precious in this in the music world.
See, bass and drums, very important for the band is pillar. Guitar, you can sometimes take a breather, a break. And bass and drum, you cannot stop. When you stop, only certain time. But today's music, anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's just have a guitar on or keyboard. Those days, I'm talking about the beginning times, the 60s. The bass and drums is the rhythm of the band.
Yeah,
the
I
background,
think the bass and the drums
foundation.
is very important.
Yeah.
So has music changed a lot? Also, how do you feel about music?
It changed a lot. It's not like those days. Time changed, and then the people change. Today's musicians, they all luckier because they have all the technology, the internet, instruments all upgraded.
Yeah.
Their schools all they can learn online, but it's still something is different from the conventional way, the old days. Yeah, they got good pros and cons.
Yeah, I remember during the old days when you want to learn a song, you got to either rewind the tape,
Yeah.
rewind and play again, or you got to put it on the record and then
I
take it
started
out and
off
put
with
back.
record.
Yeah,
I started with record.
record, put
Until-
listen, and then play again, listen,
Yeah.
then play again.
And until the needle spoil, the thing will slip. I got to put 50-cent coins or 20-cent
Yes,
coins.
yes, that's how it was.
No,
But nowadays,
no headphone. No.
nowadays just YouTube.
Very
Everything
easy.
is YouTube. Yeah.
They can slow it down. They can rewind.
Yeah.
See the differences.
Yeah. So I think nowadays also the young people catch on things very fast. They learn very
Yeah.
fast because their ability to get this type of information, so they can catch on things very fast.
According to time,
Yeah.
Of course, we
During
had-
those days, it was
we had
you just got to learn it the hard way, and the musical instruments was not. It's not
cheap.
easy to come by.
Not
Yeah.
easy.
Even though it was cheap, we can't afford it.
Yeah.
Because money was big during those
Was
days.
big.
Yeah, I remember during our time, just one amplifier. Sometimes we plug in 3 guitars.
Yes. Have to
Now,
share.
now it doesn't happen. Each one got their own guitar. They have a full load of pedals in front of them.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. Yeah. So it has changed quite a bit.
Change. Time
Yeah.
has changed. Yeah.
Yeah. So during your school days, were you very active in music, or you weren't?
Yes. All the while.
Yeah.
During school days, most of my time in the class also I'm thinking about music. Sometimes dreaming and the teacher call out of my name. Stand up. Okay.
But you didn't stay in school very long. How did you manage to talk to your dad to stop?
I didn't talk to him.
You just
we
stopped.
just feel each other. My dad was very
So after
understanding. I was lucky.
After you stopped, your schooling, do you start straight away go into music or straight?
I went to work. I play in the club.
We have some pictures of you in your early days, so maybe we just look through them and maybe you can see some of
The early days.
Do we have some of the other pictures other than this one was Desserts? Desserts was
this
before.
was 90s. Yeah, this was later.
Later after Alley Cats or before?
Before
Alley Cats.
my present band. Yeah.
Yeah, before Alley Cats.
Yeah.
Let's look at some more of your interesting pictures. Okay, this is the Alley Cats. Yeah. What else do we have? This Desserts.
Yeah.
Where were you playing? Was it in some hotel or something in this?
No, this is a pub in KL. We only play in hotel in Penang, Park Royal.
Oh, okay.
For 2 weeks thing.
Desserts.
This was the band that we play in at Emporium lah.
Oh, in Emporium.
Backing
Okay.
the Indonesian.
Oh, this was the band that backed the singer.
Yeah. This.
And what about this?
This
Back
was
with new faces.
Yeah, this was Asia Beat.
Asia Beat. You were playing with Asia Beat also.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about a bit about the band? I mean,
this Asia Beat is it got many changes. The early Asia Beat was known as Louis. He do a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
Then when this line up, there's two Americans and one Filipino girl. We do a lot of funk, pop stuff.
Okay.
Change. It's more like club. Yeah, this was in Golden Sands Hotel, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Golden Sands Hotel.
You have some Americans in the band also.
Yeah, the keyboard player and the guitarist.
And what about this one?
This
This is Alley Cats. Okay. What else do we have there?
These are Jets.
Were you with the Zeds for a long time?
Quite some time.
Quite some time.
Yeah, quite some time. Yeah.
Okay. What else do we have?
This is earlier. Yeah. That's Forever Band.
Yeah, I know that you're quite into Forever Band. So you're quite famous, known as a part of the Forever Band. I heard it's a three-piece band.
Long time. We started three-piece.
Three-piece. So just the bass.
Their keyboard and guitar, and then the other guitarist.
Okay.
We use the drum machine.
Oh, you use a drum machine. Okay. That was quite new at the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what about this one?
This was the Falcons. Two of the guys, the drummer and the Jerry Ventura, who used to play bass, they just came back from Germany.
Okay.
So we were Forever Band.
Ah.
You know, me, there, the Spec, and Boy King and Alan. The girl just joined us. So we decide better put Falcons are more famous. But actually it was wrong. People expected Falcons was a rock band, but we don't play rock. We play more like pop music, show music. We play more like.
So it's a combination of two bands.
Yeah. This was the first band.
The first band,
Yeah,
the Truth.
Yeah.
So what was the Truth? Is it
Last Barber, 1975.
in 1975? Yeah.
This picture was taken in Gombak, you know.
Okay. I remember seeing that picture in the newspaper.
Yeah, long time.
Okay, and then this the Falcons fly again.
This another new lineup.
Okay, I didn't know that you were with the
Same
Falcons.
two guys. Because of the two guys, Jerry Ventura and Jerry Fix, they were the original Falcons.
Also, two of the Falcons came over to Forever Band. Is it?
Yeah, they came back from. They were in Germany many years.
Okay.
So they came home. The band disbanded. So they go home. Then they talk to us.
So in this band, what do we have? We have bass, we have drums, we have keyboard, isn't it?
Yep. The female singer.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 of you. So must be quite a full sound.
We were playing at Piccadilly. You remember Piccadilly?
Yeah, Piccadilly. Okay. So during those days, you stopped using the drum machine and not
no
because
more
you're a
drummer. Yeah. We play.
And this one was the
Zeds.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have there? What about this? Back home again? Is this the? I think this was the Alley Cats Back Home. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, but this was from one of your. I got it from one of your files there, and this is a more recent one, is it? It's a more recent picture.
This
What-
was quite recent. Is I playing
Wh-
pub. I was backing I was with Jason. He was
Oh.
the Bon Jovi of Malaysia. Jason and Clifford.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So
School
it's
team. School team we call ourselves.
the what?
School team.
School team. So how many of you are in the band?
5.
5. Okay. So, you had a long history of playing in music, but there was no pandemic during the period until today.
No break.
Yeah, I think that was
All the way.
all the way was just nice. Everything was going well, and you were having fun.
Yeah.
And until the pandemic, I think
March.
much have changed. Yeah, I think
and
in
6
March.
months. March. I was still playing with another band at Changkat. Yeah, that was the last night.
You're playing Changkat.
Yeah, we had a lot of jobs coming, but the pandemic came. So March was the last.
So
gig.
how often do you play before the pandemic? Was it every
Now 1 week, 2-3 times.
1 week, 2-3 times?
Yeah, I don't. But we alley cats. Then we do some shows.
So it was quite a nice thing to have because you are doing something that you like.
Yeah.
And then you get paid for it.
Enjoy. Yeah.
So are you rich?
No. I want to be rich in health and happiness.
Yeah.
Enough.
But you have a good time, isn't it?
A roof, enough,
Yeah.
enough to spend. Very happy, good friends.
Yeah, but I always believe that in life, if you can do something that you like, it's no longer like work. Yeah, it's just
Yes.
like a hobby, and then you
Yes.
just enjoy it. And
It
then
was
you,
never work for me.
Yeah, it was never work. So you never work one day in your life.
No, my friends, I've got friends who come and tell me, why don't you go and work? I say, I don't know how to work. This is actually my real work is practice at home. When we do our homework, that is real work. Once we go and perform, we have to have fun. If
Yeah.
not, we don't choose the profession.
Yeah.
So a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I think you got a reputation to keep also in a way.
yeah, a lot
Because
of hard work.
I think because you also get requests from other people to play with them.
Yes.
Yeah. So how often does that come by? I mean, maybe before the pandemic, you play with a lot of
I
other
play.
people. Yeah.
Any of my friends call, I'm always happy to play with
Yeah.
because I enjoy doing
Yeah.
what I enjoy. You see?
But I think the interesting thing is that you can handle almost all type of music.
After so many years, imagine from 73, I played from country to pop, no need to say rock. I started with rock. I played jazz for 1 year in the hotel.
So when the pandemic
Things on-
comes, everything is different altogether.
Yeah.
So what?
I try to, the pandemic didn't affect my emotion and my passion. I still enjoy. I still keep on practicing and playing at home. It affects only the job, the being live with people,
Yeah.
social. Nice to see. Nice to see when you play. You make somebody happy.
Yeah.
Especially you got friends who come enjoy so much. That is the bonus.
Yes.
That make the day.
So during the pandemic, you still do a lot of practicing at home.
Still,
Yeah.
that one goes on.
Yeah. So you are
Sure.
always learning new songs.
When I'm not tired at this age, must always keep on learning.
And I
Don't stop.
understand that also nowadays, because of the pandemic, you got to find new ways to express yourself. So there are a lot of
Yes,
live streaming.
yes.
And
We got to thank you to all the live streaming and people who create. People like you,
Yeah.
the advertising, who help musicians. Very important.
I think is we try to do our part by giving them a platform,
Yes.
to keep expressing themselves, because you stop playing, and even though you may be practicing at home, there's
Yes.
nothing like
You
performing.
You have to.
Yeah.
Just like any athletes, when you practice, you have to go for competition and perform. If not, you don't know where you stand.
Yeah.
Same like music. You can be practicing at home, but when you go and play in front of audience, different. Or live streaming is another different thing. Mentally, we have to switch off because we're so used to playing in front of people. Suddenly, we are playing like facing the camera.
Yeah.
So we have to switch it off, like no more like in front of live audience.
Yeah.
But it's still the same thing,
Yeah.
as long as we enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. I think it's a very different feeling when you have to play in front of a camera and instead of
Of
playing
course,
in front of an audience.
Of course, you see how when the people play in the clubs and the concert,
Yeah.
it's really joy.
Yeah.
When you see people enjoying what you give them.
Yeah.
But still, live streaming is the same, but different feeling.
Yeah.
You don't see them.
So
They see you.
we got to adapt to the change. Yeah.
Yeah, got to
Okay.
adapt.
Yeah. So you do a lot of live streaming also.
Yeah, wherever I get chance, I
Yeah.
do.
What are the challenges of doing live streaming?
Live streaming is no difference from playing a TV show or a filming.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's only thing that you have to be, not to say perfect, you have to be prepared lah.
Yeah.
It's not like playing in clubs or
You can
people
miss something and
people
nobody notice.
Not so noticeable.
Yeah.
You live streaming is just like recording.
Yes.
It's just like you playing in the CD.
Yeah, you're right. It's
People
almost
is-
like cutting a
people-
disc.
people,
Yeah.
They are watching, they are paying attention.
Yeah.
But we are human beings, we are not perfect.
Yeah.
Important is we have to give out the joy for the people to feel, that's all. Happiness is the main thing.
Do you feel that when you play any song, you have to be exactly like a CD, or you have to
No.
play like original, or do you prefer to play
No.
your own style, or
No.
What is the expectation of the audience?
There is no way to be exactly, because even the original also, like today, if they play tomorrow, they'll be different. But no matter what, it's their own song. But of course, when we learn something, we try and copy it first. You see?
Yeah,
We
it's
cannot-
like knowing the rules, then only you break them. Yeah,
yes,
you don't
yes.
even know the rules, you can't break
cannot.
them. Yeah,
There's no way, you know.
Yeah, so you learn the basic first, and then you
Yeah.
try to move.
Simple,
You
like
know,
say if there isn't a cup existing, we wouldn't have known how a cup looked like. We wouldn't have said.
Yeah,
Then somebody say, "Come, Alan, this is a cup here." Or from there you see the cup, or you can improvise it. You can make. That's why you can get all kind of cups nowadays.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
saucer,
Yeah.
glass, mug. Okay.
yeah. Okay,
That's
so
the way.
you must know. So basically, you must know the basic first, lah.
Get the
But I think
mode.
even if you improvise, the gist of the song must be there, lah. You cannot you cannot play until that people can't recognize the song. Then
Yeah.
you get
There is no shortcut. There is no magic. The secret of it is to put a bit of hard work. That's all
yeah.
in everything we do.
So what
The
advice
result will
would you
come out.
give to the young people nowadays? I understand that your son is also a musician, is it?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he
What does he play?
He loves to play guitar.
He loves to
He
play
enjoy,
guitar.
Yeah.
So is he playing in a band also?
He plays, sometimes he play in the band. So that's why I always give the advice to all the young musicians, very simply, to do what you enjoy doing and put your heart and soul into it. There's no shortcut. You just have to enjoy it, and then so you don't think about it. It's a suffering thing.
Yeah.
Then you'll be success come from there.
Yeah. I understand you are quite serious with your son going into music also. Yeah.
No.
Has he gone through any course, or did he go overseas to study? Or?
I don't force. You see, like me also, nobody force. I remember my family, my grandma, my uncles all asking me to go to work. They happy watching me even go to work as a clerk or as anything in the office, as long as you wear a white collar those days, your people respect you as it. So I don't believe in that. My son, he wants to play drums. So first I put him in drums, but out of sudden his interest became guitar, and so I thought, okay, you got second choice, and he really was into it because
Yeah.
it's proven because put him into rock school and it's not cheap because one exam costs about the time if pound our money is about 500, and if you fail the first exam you take again, you got to keep on paying again.
Okay.
So I told him that is not rich, you better make sure you pass. So he got all distinctions, so I was happy. So
Okay.
that rest my
So
case.
he
I
actually
leave him
went
alone.
through the course in
Yeah, grade 8.
okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the course? Is it a good course or what?
Everything is good, yeah. As long as you study, you got a paper. It's just like any school. It's only thing this is music.
So
Yeah,
he has a
it's not
certificate
easy.
in. Has he gone to the highest level or is
No, he stopped there.
he stopped? Okay, he stopped at what?
Grade
Grade 8. Okay, grade 8 is almost there, isn't it?
Never, no, it's not almost there. Never ending.
Never ending.
Yeah, in any form of expertise, there's no limit. You can go on. Time is a limit.
So is he playing in the band now also?
He's playing in this band. Sometimes he plays with me.
Okay. So is he working or is it
Yeah,
just like
he's
you?
working.
He's working or he's doing something
yeah,
else
yeah.
also. Yeah.
Today's world is not like our time in the 70s. We are happy and living with fresh air.
Yeah.
Today, no.
Yeah.
Today, everything
I
is,
think life was more
like,
easier last time
Yes.
that you can get by with
Yes, today
playing professionally.
You have to work.
So I think nowadays it's not easy to be a professional musician, isn't it?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Today, not to say not easy, a lot of hard work. Not only as a musician, I've got friends, they're doing very well. You got to write songs, you got to produce, you got to
Yeah.
compose. It's just like working in the office.
Yeah.
A lot of work, hours and hours.
I think like Wei at the back there, you also give lessons to people, isn't it? Yeah. So she's also into music, and I think you need to do that to supplement.
Need to, like
Instead of just playing, you need to.
Wei is still so young, so she's
Yeah.
got
got a
long,
bright future in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have to arrange and get in the right path.
Yeah.
Never go wrong.
So would you encourage someone to go into music, or will you tell them, hey, you better do something else?
You don't discourage. That's the worst thing to do in anything, not only music, in any other thing,
Yeah.
any other work. Don't discourage them. It's good to encourage, but always must advise them in the right way.
Yeah. I think like what we say just now, that if you really enjoy your work, yeah,
That is the
then
first
you
thing.
don't have to work.
You don't have to think.
Yeah, you just
It's
just
automatic.
do what
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Any job, like your job also, you enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in advertising also. When someone is not interested in a job, you can know one, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, then they will have a lot
Yes.
of they take MC lah,
Yes.
they're missing lah.
They're doing it for something else.
Yeah, and then they just find excuse to be away from work. But I think like a musician, you look forward to work. Yeah, you just want to feel, to play and then enjoy yourself with the music and all that. So in that case, I think it's always good to do something that you like.
Yeah.
So what other advice would you give to young people nowadays if they want to go into the music line?
It's the only advice is, like I said, you must put a lot of work inside. Hard work. It's no shortcut. And firstly you must enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
You put everything aside first. Of course, everybody first will ask, can I make money? Who don't want money? Everybody see what you're choosing. Everything has a price to pay.
Yeah.
So I believe, and everybody have a duty.
Yeah.
Yeah. If everybody musician, we need some friends to fry Hokkien mee for us.
Yeah. we need all kinds in this world. So we need music.
We need-
Without music, the world will be a
Yeah.
very sad place.
Yeah, we need people like you, people who build houses. We need all kinds.
Yeah.
The world is made. Yeah.
Yes. So, but what do you think can be done for musician these days? I mean, during the hard times, is there anything that you have any idea in your mind what can be done?
For me, is not to say it can be done or not. Nothing much we can do, but life still go on. Important thing is to keep on working.
Yeah.
Must not stop working, and must think positive.
Yeah.
Once we get negative in our mind and we just stop everything, no point. Even you have everything in front of you, so it doesn't work. You still have life have to carry on and work hard in every job.
I think so. Because now I think things have been slightly better because there are private events that you can play, isn't it? In private events, even though
that's good.
The pub business is like, is almost gone. Yeah, a lot of pubs has been closing down. Do you get invitation to play for events these days, or
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
I think we have. Now they're starting live event shows.
Back man.
Live event shows like in the hall, like
Okay.
the convention hall. I think this 26 they have
They
5
have
bands playing there.
Okay, yeah. So it's a good sign.
Yes,
Music is
sell
coming back.
ticket,
Yeah.
it's like concert. With social distancing. Why not?
Yeah.
Life still go on.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is, don't let the music die, isn't it?
Yes, that is the magic word.
Yes. Don't let the
Don't
music
let
die.
the music die.
Yeah. So, what do you think let's say after the pandemic, what do you think will happen to the music industry? Will it open up? And,
I think it will go on. It will
Yeah.
go on. Now, because of this not only here in Malaysia, the whole world. We are talking about the whole world.
Yeah.
The whole world means other part in Western world. They were bigger events and bigger business in the music, and they are suffering too.
But the music industry also has changed quite a lot. Last time it's like you cut a CD, or you try to sell CDs, or you cut an album or whatever. The way that music nowadays is very different.
Yeah. Now two at once already. The younger kids now they're going to CDs. Is not laku anymore. They are going to Spotify now online. You don't see that. You just
So I
just
think
buy
now
it
it's
online.
like YouTube. There's a lot of YouTubers.
two
that
at
just-
once. It's not. I'm old school.
So are you a YouTuber? Do you play on YouTube?
Of course, I learn now very easy. I go YouTube. I can find anything.
But do you play on YouTube? You're not a YouTuber?
No.
I
learn from
heard that a lot of people are making money from YouTube
Yeah.
also. Yes. So I suppose for the young who are adventurous, they can actually find
That's good. Yeah.
a good living doing something they enjoy on YouTube.
That's the entertainment side.
Yeah.
Not only music. You can, if you are a good actor or a good storyteller, people might like you. Put in YouTube.
Yeah, because now I think the world has opened up. Yeah, you are no longer just talking about Malaysia. If you are good, it's international, because with the internet, with
Correct.
YouTube and Facebook, your audience is across the whole world. Yeah, so it's a matter of how you manage to make full use of this thing that is before you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's a lot wider. It's very wide because you are talking about international. That means we got to be very different.
Yeah.
And one thing about music is not a competition. It's how special you are. If you are lucky enough and it strikes somebody like it, you made it.
So how many percent luck and how many percent skill?
Skill more, I think.
Skill more important.
Yeah. You have to work hard.
You can't be lucky all the
Yeah.
time. Yes.
Yeah. Luck is little bit only.
So have you? Oh, there was someone here that is interested to know the hardest moment in your life. What was it hardest? Was it your your bass guitar broke, or or your band disband, or what was the hardest?
No, so far as I recall that there's no hardest time in my life
There's no
as
hard
a
time.
musician. No, even that though I do lapse from job, stop from working, sometimes 3 months break. But I was lucky. I have a roof. My dad, my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I need.
But your income was never steady, isn't
No,
it? Your income,
never.
Yeah. So how does it work? It's up and down, up and
Yeah.
down. You
It works like
You gotta save for
I
a rainy
manage
day,
it. Yeah, I manage it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's how we manage it.
Yeah. But you will have some problem like getting bank loans and all that if you don't
No.
have you don't have problem with that.
One thing, thank God, my what you call that?
Your EA form or income tax is all good, is it?
Yeah. Every year I pay, but
You're online.
yeah, I have
Your income tax better be good.
I have my ways, like my own what you call that, promise myself never owe.
Never owe.
That
Yeah.
means whatever we do, there's a price to pay. What we take, what we borrow, we have to pay back, correct?
Yeah.
So if we try not to do that, we don't have to
Yeah.
pay anything. And that once you are
Never a lender or borrower,
yes,
is it?
yes. Helper, yeah, if you
Yes.
can help somebody, yeah. So I never had it when I was jobless. The only help I asked from was my siblings, internal. Then when I get my job, my pay, I pay them back. So the secret of it is to manage. That's why if I earn $100, I only spend $20. I don't earn 100, I spend 150. Then I'll be in
Yeah.
deep shit.
I think it was easier last time. Nowadays, there are a lot more
Yeah.
temptation. No? There's Lazada, there's Shopee,
But I still-
there's,
I still
there's online
control.
shopping,
Yeah.
and there's always a new iPhone.
Yeah.
During our days, there was nothing. You
Nothing.
just
No handphone.
no handphone,
No handphone,
nothing.
and yet we can contact our friends so easily.
Yes.
I remember got to keep all the 10-cent coins, go to public phone. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
this one spoiled, go to the next one. We still can manage.
And we never last minute say, "Hey, 放飞给啊."
No, very. Now this with handphone hard also.
Yes.
I left my phone in the car, left my phone
Yeah.
at
So
home.
coming back to your bass playing, is there any tip that you can give people on how to play bass, or is there any way that to be?
Yeah, there's no secret about playing bass. Everything now is in the book or online you can see, but the main point is the amount of work,
You
hard
put
work,
in.
and whatever you feel comfortable, what you like, it's nothing wrong, because it's music is what you are giving out.
Yeah.
There's so many ways of playing. I've seen so many styles. You cannot say, oh, that is a wrong way of playing.
So there's no fixed way of
No.
doing it.
There's no rules.
That's good when there's no rules.
No rules.
That's what makes music so interesting.
Ah.
Yes.
You can play. It's no rules. It's not like a game. You have
Yeah.
to follow the rules.
But of course, you need to have the basic first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I say it's not hard. It's no secret. Once you know the musical form, you take off from there. Important, very important. One thing what my experience is very important is the year.
The year.
Our year is for music. We need the year. But also the eyes lah. People who read music, classical, orchestra or both. But even though we play music, we use both also. The year, but we listening, the eyes we looking out for our friends coming. Who is coming?
Yeah.
We have to see.
Yeah.
And that's all.
So we've been talking a lot about music. You're 66 already, so you have gone through life quite a bit. So I suppose you are quite an experienced man. Is there anything that you have learned in your life that you can share with the people some philosophy or something that you think that will help the young people that is watching the show?
My advice is only very simple. There's also no secret. Is to live. Important is to take care of our health and be happy.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. There's no shortcut. There's no secret. Once if we can set our mind, important is to take care of the health. That means you know what is right and wrong.
Yeah.
We do what we enjoy doing moderately. Right. I love to drink Guinness. I love to eat, you know.
But so maybe do everything in moderation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the most important thing, I just found out, but it's not too late. I just found out when I was younger, I didn't knew. So I thought being a musician, just drink, eat and sleep and drink. But I didn't know exercise is very important.
Yeah.
Then I started exercising. It helps. Because then I found out playing music, not only just play, but it involve our energy
and stamina.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people thought exercise means no, that's for sports. No, everything you do, even you work in the office, you sit on the computer, everything. If you are fit, you exercise every day.
And I think the bass guitar is one of the heaviest instruments. Unlike a guitar, the bass guitar is very heavy. So you got to be quite strong.
I've been carrying for almost 40 years. Very heavy.
So in future, you think you will still be playing bass, or do you have anything that you want to do in life?
I will play as long as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really thank God for being able to. As long as He allows me, I play.
Because a bass player is always, people take them for granted. They're always at the back with the drums at the back. But even the drum, they can still do a lot of action.
Yeah.
A bass, you cannot do much. You don't.
Nowadays, bass is the front already. Not like those days. Yeah.
Okay.
Those days, bass is you only supposed to play. Nowadays, bass you can explore.
Yeah.
Just like artists. They give you a paper, you just draw and color. Actually, it's nothing to do with at the back or front. People are still listening,
Yeah.
You notice?
But
you see one whole orchestra, there's so many people you cannot even identify, but you can hear everything.
I always joke with my bass friend. They do all the hard work, and the guitarist in front get all the girls.
Those days, yeah. Nowadays, no, the bassist go in front. Yeah. I'm still old school. I still stay behind. Yeah.
So, are you thinking into anything else other than going into business and music or anything like that? Have you ever thought about that?
No, I never.
No, you're just happy being a musician. So you're a true blue musician.
Yeah.
So, how many years actually you have been playing bass already? In total?
From 73 till now is about 40, 43, 73. Yeah, 43.
And you don't see yourself playing any other things?
Yeah.
So when the pandemic is on still at the moment, when the pubs cannot open and all that, a lot of musicians are also having a hard time. Is there any advice that you can give to them, or is there anything that they can do? I see a lot of them they're selling food, and some of them even have to even sell the guitars and all that. Is there something that can be done for people that are really affected by the pandemic?
I cannot say much because this is something that we never expected and never created, but have to just got to hang in there and stay strong.
Yeah.
But I really respect some musicians who come out and do food and do other things.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, of course. Not anybody can do that.
Yeah. So I've seen some musicians coming out to sell food and
Yeah.
deliver
There's
food
nothing
also.
wrong, yeah. Can do anything. If I have to do, I also, but I thank God I'm lucky.
Yeah.
So I only did once only. I sold my bass guitar
You
to
did
pay.
so-
Yeah, because I was jobless to pay some.
So just now Audrey
some
asked
house
the
bill.
question, your most difficult time, maybe that was your most difficult time, is it?
That not considered difficult.
It's not difficult, but you sold your bass.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I sold my bass. Another one came back also.
Okay.
So it's
So what happened during that time? Was it
yeah. There was a dry season that I was out of job for quite some time. 8 months, I think.
8 months without a gig?
Have lah, just here and there,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
enough to cover. I have to, I pay the house bill. That time I have my house loan.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're married with
Yeah.
how many kids do you have?
One son.
Yeah, one son. Yeah. So are you going to encourage your son to keep doing the music, or you think that he should be looking at other things also?
He's smart enough. He's doing some online business.
Oh, he's doing online
yeah,
business,
online work. So he can see already. I think nowadays the kids are not like our time. Our time we got to wait for somebody to tell us to do. See. Nowadays they know, they can see the hard times.
Yeah.
Let them go through that. I think everybody should go through hard
Yeah.
times. You see all those successful people nowadays. It's not like magic. They just I've known and talked to a lot of them.
But it's good that he has a very understanding father like you, that you allow him to do what he likes.
I think most parents would do
Most,
that to their children. Yeah. Most parents should.
Yeah.
Because I was brought up that way. So I see to the other kids the same thing.
Actually, we have heard very sad story about forcing some kids to do things that they don't like. You know? Yeah. I heard of stories where the kid will get a certificate and then throw to their father, this is your certificate, and that's not what I want. Now I want to do what I want to do.
It's very common. I've known a lot also. They went and study something and got certificate, they can do other things. So this is like you said, force. I don't think it's force. I think it's mostly like it's a society lah. When when the parents get too many feedbacks come, so they like everybody one face, and that shouldn't be that way lah.
I understand. I really agree with you that we can't please everyone.
We can't even please ourselves sometimes.
Yes.
My dad taught me one thing very wise. Son, you have to love yourself first before you love anybody. I said, I think, why should I? Why I must love myself first? Which is true. We don't show ourselves, we don't show the example, then we're going to tell somebody, they're going to look at you. You yourself never take care of yourself. You're going to take care of me?
When you love yourself,
Very
then
logic.
you know what to do in life.
You know what is it like.
Yeah. And then
How to
because
value.
you can't listen to what everyone says, I suppose.
Never ending.
That's why our hair is so long.
Our hair long. we are stuck at the back there, no barber.
We don't care what other people say.
Not don't care. We have to live our life lah. We came. Everybody is right and everybody is wrong also. Depends on which angle you look at. Correct? How to answer that? Cannot answer that.
I always believe in the yin and the yang. There's always the both sides of it.
That one is always very true. Ancient time.
So is there anything that you want to share with our audience? Anything else that you would like to tell them? Some advice or...
I got nothing much to say. My advice is always, my mind don't have much except music. So my life is always be happy and stay healthy. Most important part is to have good friends, good people surrounding us.
Yes, I think
The
I think
positive.
that is a good
Yeah.
advice to everybody.
That is most important.
I think I share your philosophy. Be happy and of course be yourself.
Yeah.
So I think that about wraps up tonight's talk show. I thank my guest
Thank
Jimmy
you
Low.
for
Hey,
inviting
Jimmy,
me.
I always have this problem. Your Jimmy is spelled Jimmi or Jimmy or Jimmie.
You see, when I started liking the guitar, my guitar hero was the late
Jimi
Jimi Hendrix.
All right.
So I saw his Jimmy was very unique, Jimmi. So I put one extra E there,
Jimmie, Yeah.
MIE.
Yeah.
J-I-M-I.
And I also want to thank Wei Wei for playing such wonderful music for us while we talk. Yeah, can you
Wei
play that tune again? That ta 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 ta.
Midnight
I really
Hour.
love I really love the one that you did for us. All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much and good night. Yeah,
Thank you, Alan.
yeah thanks.
Thank you for having me.